And we're back with personal trainer Lisa Lynn. Good to have her here, and we're going to answer some of the folks' their questions. They always send in great questions.
And please keep sending them. I'm happy to answer them.
You bet. I'm 56 years old. I walk 3 miles a day, Bowflex 2 to 3 times a week. I do some types of Pilates 5 times a week. And is this the right kind of exercise for me, number one? Is it enough? I think that I'm going through menopause, and it seems that I just can't lose any weight.
The menopause curse.
Yeah.
However, that's a lot of exercise.
Yes,
commendable. Congratulations, by the way. But you know what happens? We get stuck there, and now at menopause, you have to run 110 to land 100 miles an hour. Yeah. So there's a couple of tricks. One, get yourself a pedometer. You're doing all this good exercise, and qualify how many steps you take. So sometimes you might do all that exercise, but not move around enough on the opposite end of your day. Just a little bit more movement could put you one step over closer to your goal. The second thing is it's going to be all about the food.
Yeah.
This food journal's free on my website, by the way. It just
I
has
use this
good
food journal.
I mean, you know what? It's the simplest. It's from my career. I'm not going to date myself, but years ago, because it's easy, you could just check a box.
Right.
So when you don't have to journal, you just check a box. But all the foods on here, which are minimal, are all the ones that cause weight loss. If it's not on here, it doesn't cause weight loss. It's that simple. Qualify what you're eating. You'll see this is a 90% food problem. So you're exercising pretty well. You just need to button up your food a little more.
Absolutely.
Especially if you want that wine at night. Sorry.
Would the supplements be good for me? I'm a diabetic, glucose in check with meds and insulin, and have high blood pressure, on meds and in control.
This was a really big question last time I was here, and supplements actually can help so much that you'll notice the need for insulin go down. So I love them, although always check with your healthcare practitioner. And also, these little kits that measure blood sugar, an easy, inexpensive thing you could buy at any store, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. Go there, get one. Make sure, I'm sure she's diabetic, she's checking your blood sugar. But when you start taking a really high-quality supplement, and the one I talked about earlier, that's what they use in Europe for diabetes. It really drives blood sugar down. So I say, yes, take it. Watch the insulin decrease, but measure and make sure, be aware that it's going to drive your blood sugar so low you may have to start putting little bouts of sugar into your life. In the end, you end up with less medicine. It's a better, healthier place to be. Just be careful and pay real close attention.
I've lost 60 pounds watching you and Kim on Fox 25. You two are such an inspiration. I've hit a plateau, and I still need to lose another 30 pounds. What do you suggest I do so that I can reach my ultimate goal?
Well, and this is the fun part, although you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor. So congratulations, by the way. 30 pounds, you have to think, you're no longer, say you were 200 pounds. You're no longer 200 pounds, so you have to start feeding a 170-pound body. This is the biggest mistake people make in the book. I lost weight, and I always ate this. Well, now you're lighter. You have a Mini Cooper gas tank. So you've got to figure out, how could I pull out calories without knowing? One, you know I send everybody to the shake all the time. Because you live in the real world, you're not going to be that perfect. Start replacing a meal a day with a shake and get to your next goal. And then see if you can turn vegetables into more leafy greens, remove starch at dinner like we've talked about. Those are the little fine-tuning that's going to take minimum 20 to 30 off. And make sure you're walking every single day, 6, 7 days a week. I mean, it's a good time to factor up your exercise, increase those things. And 30 pounds, you're going to notice it's going to actually be easier than the beginning. But it is so true. You have to adapt to your body size. As your body size changes, you're going to have to change your habits all the way through the diet. People always think, I can't wait to go back to my old eating. No, whatever takes the weight off keeps you there. You actually have to get better at your game.
I've never been a breakfast eater, but I find that I crave carbs in the morning. What should I do about this?
This is a big one that a lot of people can relate to. And when I was doing these photo shoots and they carb depleted me, and I did not have carbs for breakfast, it was the first time in my had a bad reputation I couldn't stick to a diet. It was the first time in my life I didn't crave carbs all day. Everybody was carb depleting and felt horrible, and I felt like the lights went on in my head. I realized, because I couldn't get rid of cereal in the morning, drinking the shake in the morning or having egg whites didn't turn on that carb craving all day. So if you're craving carbs, you might want to consider, you're going to need some, get them from vegetables, but don't start the fight that early in the morning. So have protein, don't eat the carbs. You may just be one of those bodies that doesn't do well on carbs. You'll feel better not eating them.
You will feel better not eating, that's for
sure. And you'll look better.
Which always makes you feel better, I think.
Yes.
LisaLynnFitness.com. If you have any questions, be sure you send them on. And Lisa will either contact you or we'll read them right here on the air. Great to see you like always. If I don't see you for a while, have some good summer months.
You know I'm going to.
Enjoy.